So last time on One Piece D&D, you guys did an entire prison break arc. Um, you guys went to the Grand Line, got all your stuff, got ready for it, went to Reverse Mountain, got your shit beaten by an admiral, and got imprisoned. So then last session was that entire arc of you being imprisoned. So you guys met a bunch of crew members of different crews in different cell blocks. So, Ramael was in one cell block, Maximus was in one cell block. You guys were kind of meeting crew members. Meanwhile, Virgil was able to roam around the trip freely because he was viewed as an ally and he was kind of going to be employed by the prison ship up until you guys got to Impel Down. And then eventually you guys would go to a laboratory to drop off Ramael and Luna to a scientist in the New World. Then a bunch of stuff happened. A full moon happened, and one of the characters that was being imprisoned with you turned into this white Sulong form and broke his handcuffs and phased through the bars of the thing as a shadow form, and he has the shadow nomi, so he can turn into shadows. And he used that to basically sneak around the ship and get everyone free, pretty much. And meanwhile, Virgil was kind of watching that happen, and he was coordinating escape with him breaking out and talking to Dexter and making sure things were going as planned, kind of thing. Like he was facilitating a breakout kind of operation. Then everyone broke out and it was a full-on war. There was a giant bear. There was, a hair lady that was taking people down.
I do not know.
There's basically Vikings versus Marines. There was a giant Cthulhu-like Kraken that showed up, and you guys were just like, we're dipping out of here. So you guys got on a ship and beat the crap out of this bone person. And
Ramael rizzed Luna the fuck up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, during that fight,
I rizzed everybody that whole episode.
Yeah. Meanwhile, during that fight, Virgil got knocked out. So where we're starting today is the post you guys breaking out of that prison and commandeering this random marine ship that was on the side of it. And that's where we're starting. So we kind of have Virgil being knocked out. He obviously had betrayed you, but he was helping you gather your items and get on the ship, and he was attacking this person. But now you guys have officially departed away from the main prison ship and are on this random marine ship, and that's where we're going to start today.
Hear me out. I know we ran away, but we're pretty badass.
I gotta stop smoking weed, dude, because I do not remember any of that.
Yeah, Nexus was kind of dead during that because he had cuts on and he wasn't able to move.
He met up with me on the fucking top of the ship. Never mind, whatever.
It was like, peace. I'm not unconscious.
No, you're a normal person. You're doing your thing. Right. You're awake.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
You
shaking your hand.
out.
Tapping you on the back. Nice job out there. We did good. See you. Good. Lena, I'm starving. Make food. Find it. Marine ship has supplies.
She's already on it. She's cooking and make mashed potatoes. I don't even know how.
All right, I want to check on my boy Stanley. How's he doing over there?
I'm so glad you want to do that.
Because who needs to be healed, though? Can I heal them?
Yeah, so
who's unconscious?
The situation is Virgil is completely unconscious on the ground, and Stanley Steamer is also unconscious on the ground.
That way. Okay.
Do you want to heal one of them?
Yeah, I do. I want to use... what? Do I have to use Cure Wounds? Fuck.
Sure.
I'm gonna just have Dexter. I'm gonna eye over to Dexter and have him, just kind of be look over at Virgil on the ground for me. Check on Virgil slightly. Don't just subtly. Don't let anybody notice. Just check on him. Make sure he's cool. I know people are feeling testy about it.
Dexter's gonna see Maximus walk up to Stanley Steamer and Virgil holding his hand out and immediately grab Virgil and drag him away from him, and he's like, "No, don't touch Virgil. He actually tried to help us."
I definitely was not going to touch Virgil. Fuck him. And then I will
Dexter?
heal Stanley Steamer.
Okay, roll for cure wounds.
What do you mean roll for Q? And just click it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
you know what happens is as Maximus has been going through a lot of transformations lately. Like he's using a lot of those potions, and I think he's losing some short-term memory.
100%, Doug. 100%.
I think he turns into that hulking giant and just forgets everything that happened.
6 plus 3 is 9, so that's basically his entire health bar because it is Stanley.
He's back.
Stanley pops up and
As
he's
you can
like,
see, I'm visibly excited.
yeah, it's the first time Maximus is actually excited. Stanley Steamer pops up and he has this carpet cleaner next to him, and he like holds it. He's like, are we out of there? Like, what's going on? Maximus? Why do I keep on coming alive and you're just standing in front of me?
Fucking boy.
I'm gonna look at Stanley Steamer, kind of clear my throat, Stanley, and just give him a nod, you know, like
He's gonna stand
he
up
knows
and
what's
be like,
up.
oh, this is horrible. Look at all this blood. He starts cleaning up all the blood on like after he does
My guy.
So let's get to the task at hand. Where the fuck are we going? Oh wait, our navigator's on the ground. Can we do something about this?
Dexter's gonna hold him up in the air. He's like, he's no longer on the ground, Captain. I got him.
Dexter, I fucking love you. Put him down. So I need a navigator. I'm going to be king of the motherfucking pirates, and this dude is supposed to be guiding us to the next place for some kind of pose thing. I was really trying to pay attention. This is why we need people. Lena, where is the food?
She's like dishing it out in bowls. Like, I'm trying as fast as I can. Like, she's like,
I am
handing
stressed
everybody
out.
cups of mashed potatoes and like some like sizzled like meat that she has somehow.
I'm like just grabbing like handfuls as I'm going. No, I have never been stressed out in my entire life, and right now I feel normal. So let's fix this. Dexter, smack him hard.
Okay. I'm gonna try and wake Virgil up. Oh wait, so is that what you want? You want Dexter to try and wake him up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I
smack
don't even
him.
know what to roll
With
for
the-
that, but
Dexter's got hands, so don't kill him.
I mean, a smack with intent to hurt, or a smack with intent to wake up?
He said.
Oh.
He said. Dexter rolls a crit. Virgil loses an arm.
Is that just a strength check?
And now
Do
Virgil's
a strength
11.
check. I would say anything. What over fucking? Oh my god! Yeah.
Strength save. I guess that's not the same.
Typical
but
Connor
it's-
fucking cheating.
So you don't wake up. He just knocks you out further.
It would have been.
You wake up and then you are knocked out again.
You wake up. You're on 1 HP. That's fine. Virgil wakes up.
All right.
That's cool. Now Dexter, grab him.
He hugs him. He's like, "Oh, Captain."
Good, Dexter. Good. You are being a child today. This is exciting.
Virgil is coughing and waking up and
Just
like the verge
bleeding.
of death and bleeding. I promise.
So
I did everything I could. I don't know. Like, do what you need to with me. Like, my mission's done.
Super clear, Virgil. Super clear. All this mission stuff gets me going. I know. It's great. Our talk, that went well. We understand. We're good.
Yes. Like, I don't want to hurt you guys.
Dexter, drop. Good. Solid. No using command spell. You're fine. You're my friend.
I mean, I'll like thank you as I assume fall on the floor.
Yeah, I just
Max,
dropped
I
it.
Just
know.
sputtering and spitting up blood.
Max, it is going to be a while before you heal him. So, Lena, food, and I don't know, Dexter, find literally anything you can. I have, I think, a potion left. We'll at least use that. Let's get this dude ready to go and slap this log pose in his hand. We need to stay moving.
Okay, let's. So you guys are kind of just going like as fast as you can.
Yeah, we're
making
just
the
floating
ship,
away.
right? Yeah, you guys are floating
Yes.
away.
We're in a
as you guys are
straight
floating
line of
away-
whatever fucking direction it was.
I'm gonna say like you guys get out without a hitch. Obviously, like there's still people on the prison ship, and any reinforcements would be going to that. And I think it was also kind of stated on the prison ship that you guys were kind of lower priority pirates as opposed to some of the other crews on the ship.
Yeah, like the bear.
Like that giant bear. Yeah. So you guys are kind of floating away, and you guys can kind of take your positions. I mean, you guys have never actually had a real ship. It's only been Navy ships that you guys have been sailing on. That's also another factor too. Is you're sailing on a Navy ship, so technically you could just kind of pass through.
Just dogging on us.
Yeah.
It's just me waving at the fucking ships as they go by, like some fucking doofus.
Saluting at them and shit.
I do that shit in real life too.
Yeah. So, I think you guys can kind of. You're free. You guys are gonna keep on sailing in a direction. Do you guys want to kind of scout out this Navy ship?
Yeah, well, I figure. I mean, we got Lena for supplies. Yeah, I'm not looking around. Fuck.
What should we roll? I'll look
Send
around, bro.
Dexter.
Yeah, roll a perception.
Perception? Okay.
I want to vicariously perceive through Dexter and have him report back to me.
Okay.
That was 6 perception, dude.
Because notoriously, the DM will roll gigantic rolls.
How did I roll an 8, bro? Great.
Yeah, you have a pretty good perception too. I guess your wisdom's high.
If Dexter rolls a shit roll, I'll look
He
around.
doesn't have good wisdom. I mean, I don't think Ramael does either. Perception.
No, my wisdom's
He rolled
solid.
1.
All right.
Wow.
Well, Jesus Christ.
He's like,
Alright, well,
he
someone's
just
gotta-
doesn't even care about the ship yet. You guys don't
Shit,
find
no, I guess we
Um,
don't look around, dude. We do not want
That's what we need Virgil for, right, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's literally what you're for.
that's
This is the
literally
job.
your job. Yeah.
This is the fucking job. This is what I was
And
just
you're
talking
alive.
about.
Are you gonna,
Yeah, get your ass up and look around and find yourself some healing.
Look at the shit. at the dirt.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
Roll
Like, does
perception
anybody
to find
have-
healing items.
like. Do you have a potion? Like, you want me to find? Okay.
Listen, I looked and I don't know where I put it. So
I'm gonna with my as I'm like laying on the ground injured. I'm gonna look at Icarus and have him try to scope out what he can.
Okay.
yeah, bird's perception. Go for that.
Bang.
Nice.
Bro,
Fucking nothing. Literally
No,
fucking
no.
nothing.
You
all right,
guys
let's
find,
can we
you
just
guys
fail?
find nothing.
My bird flies into the ocean.
Nothing.
Icarus just dives into the sea,
Y'all got-
and you
y'all got
guys
an
do not
8,
see him
1,
for a
4,
bit.
and a 3, which is a crit fail.
Icarus is looking, but he is in the water, so
Okay.
he doesn't seem like he's gonna be much help.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, you guys kind of sail. As you guys sail, we can assume that you guys take a long rest. Is there anything you guys want to do like on the ship?
No, I figured we were. I mean, I'd love
I'm
to
gonna
look
keep
around again.
laying
Now that there's a new rest.
All right, next
Yeah.
day, you guys can roll.
Well, I'm gonna
Am I
work.
just bleeding on the floor for this
No,
night?
which-
Like,
Get a
Bro,
long
you
rest.
long rest? Yeah,
Dude,
like
you're
yeah,
resting.
dude. Magical D&D rules, bro. You're gonna wake up tomorrow with full fucking HP. Shut up
Yeah.
and accept it.
Yeah, don't be bitching because you betrayed the team and we don't love you.
no, I'm
All
just saying. Do I deserve to be full health?
I mean, yeah,
No.
I was gonna heal you if I found
Deserve to be
anything.
dead.
All right.
Right? Isn't a long rest full health?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It's everything. It's technically 8
And my
hours.
full health is 57. Let's
Stanley
go.
goes up to a whopping 12. Okay.
Wow.
Love that.
Yeah. So during this long rest, though, I want to work with Stanley's team.
Okay.
There you go.
wanna-
See,
he's
now
top-
you're working here.
What are you trying to do?
Like, can we work on like his combat skills or like his medicinal
Yeah,
skills?
You want to train him? And what do you want to train him?
Yeah.
in? Medicine or combat?
I guess medicine probably.
Okay.
Right? That'd probably be better too.
So he comes up with like a mop bucket, and he's like, all right, Max. I gotta be useful somehow besides cleaning. Can you teach me how to do some medicine? I know you have those potions and turn into shit. Actually, do you even do medicine? You kind of just turn into shadow forms and fight people.
Yeah, I do actually do. I guess healing. I can teach you maybe how to heal or how to make my potions. Make them
Okay.
for me,
Yeah, cool.
or
So
something
that's a
like
good
that.
idea. So you guys are kind of working together, and he's making some potions in a mop bucket, stirring it with like I guess a
Got it. Oh
mop. Yeah.
my
Yeah.
god.
It's like this ethereal potion pouring out of this regular
Mop
No,
bucket.
imagine like a
Just
witch in her cauldron, but he's just got a big old mop and like a bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. He's gonna become
I
a
want
fucking
to.
healer, bro.
Pouring forms of dish soap in there, concocting it into
Okay,
medicine.
how about this? Can you roll a medicine check for me?
Yeah.
You also
Yeah,
have
I
advantage
can.
on this, I think, because I think you have advantage as being the ship's doctor, right? Is that how that works?
Oh, by
Yeah, fine. I'm a medicine 6, so
Jared, what are like he just said medicine 6, perfect. Like, what are your biggest stats? Like, what's your biggest number on your skills?
Probably wisdom.
Um,
Or no, it's probably dex actually.
I have 7 acrobatics,
Yeah.
7
these are
acrobatics.
both good
and
like
6 survival,
categories for
You
me.
have
My rolls just
6
suck.
you have 1 in
insight,
survival.
6 animal handling.
You guys, I'll say, I'll say you'll be able to replicate the
But I have
potions that
like
you got
dexterity
on New
and wisdom.
Mackinac. But you're only gonna get like 2 more of them. One that you made as like a showing of him, and one that he made. Actually, let's see if he can do a medicine check. He has 0 medicine.
Wait. And what did you say we're getting?
You're gonna get potions that you've made.
Okay. All right. Are these health
Um,
potions or are these like my transformation potions?
They're the potions that you got. It's like Oh, he got a 2.
Ooh,
They're
ooh,
replicants
ooh.
of remember those potions that you got on New Mackinac that were healing, like serum potions.
Yeah.
You get those again.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna give you 2 of them. So
All
you
right,
have,
cool.
I think you have 3 now, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Are you
right.
gonna give them to
Is there
Stanley?
some rank? Yeah, I'm going to give him to Stanley, but then I'm also going to tell Stanley that under no circumstances he's to use these healing potions on Virgil, unless absolutely fucking necessary, and I mean absolutely necessary. But he better die before he uses them. Honestly,
Okay.
is what I'm saying.
He has like this utility belt that he kind of just like puts these like vials of like potions in.
you are making Stanley Steamer Batman.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I gotta put that on his character sheet now.
Throw me like one fucking like. I want to fucking go riz up Lena one more time. Let me go do some dishes or something. One more time.
That's
I just need to make
yeah.
sure that like everything's good, you know? What is doing dishes? Athletics? Sleight of hand? Jared's a hoe.
What?
Sorry, I was distracted for a
You're-
second.
Yeah, you're reading. Stop reading.
No,
God.
it's all good. So
Ramael is trying to flirt with Lena. I want to do something funny,
you're
like do the
flirting with
dishes
Lena?
and get bonus
Okay.
points. What do I do for that? What do I roll?
Oh.
Performance? Yes.
Oh my god, performance! I have a 7. Can I roll?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bitch, I want to do it.
Okay, roll.
What do you want me to do
persuasion.
instead? Fucking sleight of hand. I don't give a shit.
I don't know.
Persuasion. What's up?
Yeah, I guess persuasion probably would be the right one.
I'll do them all.
Yeah,
Why
roll
didn't it
persuasion.
go?
I mean, it's Lena.
It should
Yeah,
have.
Lena,
Twice.
Lena is just constantly blushing every time you say anything to her. And
Jamming every day.
she kind of is like giving Virgil the cold shoulder. Also.
Good. Fuck him.
I don't
And
mind.
but every time Ramael says anything to her, she immediately starts like working faster or cooking faster. And if he like compliments her food or whatever, she's kind of just all butterfly-y.
Are you smiling right now, Connor?
I am. uh, okay, so that's gonna be the role play for what's going on the ship for like the next day or so. So you guys are kind of on the ship doing all this stuff. Stanley's making potions. Lena's cooking
Jared,
food.
Virgil, where the fuck are we going?
Yeah.
Okay, as I'm like waking up from the floor, you're like shaking me awake because I had just spent the night passed out after being
Comatose.
woken from my coma by a punch, but immediately passing back out. So yeah, you shake me awake.
I'm assuming
Icarus
you're
comes back from
navigating
his
this
deep
ship.
sea dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I'm like waking up like, yeah, okay, where are we? And I'm gonna look at my log pose and see like what direction it's pointing in from where we're headed.
It's pointing it's pointing forward. You guys are kind of heading in the right direction. Obviously you guys are just starting the Grand Line, so it is just there
Yeah.
is just one direction really, but then obviously the needle is pointing a specific direction that you can be able to follow. And I love
Yeah,
how
so like
everyone
no,
is
I'll
just
notice
running around on the
it's
ships and not caring that you guys are going in a direction. But yeah.
right. So yeah, I look at it and I'm like, Ramael, you're really lucky. And just like
Literally the
then
luckiest
steer the ship
and
in
the most
the
humble.
correct direction towards where it's pointing us at.
I would like to say that I'm definitely in the pose that I'm in this chair, where I am hands behind my head chilling right now, just as we are not about to get blown to smithereens.
And yeah, let me do my like weather check thing I can do. Like, what is there going to be like craziness happening anytime soon? Or are we good? I think I get like an hour heads up. I like know what the weather's going to be like
this is
within an
when
hour.
okay, because I was saying like we're fast forwarding in the future. Like, are you doing
Mhm.
this immediately after you wake up, like the next morning?
Yeah, I'm imagining
Okay.
like I mean, yeah, like Grandma was saying, like
Yeah, you
Virgil,
guys,
where are we navigating to? What are we doing? I'm like waking
you're
up
good for
from being
hours.
knocked out and like getting to this.
You're good for hours.
No,
There's like
yeah.
obviously it's the Grand Line, so there's probably some rough terrain seas, but nothing that you're not able to
Okay.
navigate, Virgil.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. But you guys navigate throughout the entire day, for the good part of the day, and eventually the climate starts getting warmer. It starts getting like actually humid and kind of the air gets more moist. Eventually, there's some like bugs that are kind of zipping around the ship, like, bzzz, and eventually, you guys kind of start
We've dealt with
approaching this.
bees before.
Yeah, you guys have dealt with bees before. You guys start approaching this island that has all these massive like jungle trees and this beachfront and some mountains out in the back. Um, and
How cute.
as you approach this biome, it feels different. Where it feels kind of this different, biome of moist, hot air around you, and Dexter comes out of the underneath from the ship and has a kind of like a butterfly net and this kind of fishing hat and this vest and binoculars that he has, and he's just like, okay guys, I'm ready for a new island, let's go, I'm so excited to explore. And he has this little journal that he starts writing in, um and you guys are approaching this new island.
I am obviously typically on the forefront of the ship, as excited as Dexter, just not
Yeah.
carrying anything of preparation.
You guys have like your hands on your shoulders and just like swaying back and forth kind of thing.
Would I recognize what island this could be? Like, would it be an island I would know or no? Like,
No,
can I?
this is a pretty
No.
recognizable island. It's
Okay.
literally just, to you it just looks like jungle islands. That's
Mhm.
what it is. I mean, there's these lush jungles that have this high tree canopy on it. As you approach it, it basically just is this new kind of like sweltering humidity and all these new bugs and kind of like sounds coming from the jungle.
I like it. I like it. I'm not
Stuck
intimidated
in
at
him.
all. I'm very excited.
Cool. So
Also, I think any of my bullshit just says I can't be intimidated, so fuck it, let's roll.
Yep.
Can't be frightened. I'm immune to frighten
okay.
or some shit. I have an
So
advantage.
Are you guys going to kind of park the ship on this beach then?
I guess we somewhat beach it because it's not mine,
Yeah.
and we can always just
Is it safe
do
to just
what we
beach
want
it?
later.
Can we just beach?
I mean, it's not ours. It's it's just a beach.
Guys, we do need to leave, so maybe we don't beach our ship. Like,
I'm just screaming,
I know you're-
beach
I'm knowing,
it!
like,
In the front!
let's set off.
And Virgil's like, "Yeah, Captain, I'll beach it," and he's just like, "I'm not gonna beach it," like to Lena or something.
Yeah,
we just
pull
park
in
all normal.
close, but I
Lena
don't.
understands the routine. She's like packing bags full of like food, like ready
Yeah.
to like go explore this island. Stanley
I'm
Steamer's
having
getting his like,
Icarus
nets
like
yeah.
help me with the nets and like the sails and getting them like, tied up
Literally,
and
it's just
shit.
you and
for
Icarus
docking.
doing all of the work for navigating the ship. No one is helping you. Okay, you guys dock essentially, anchor this ship and get to the point where you can get out on this beach. And before you stands these massive trees. There's kind of vines hanging from them, like some underbrush. There's kind of like 3 levels of vegetation up to this giant canopy.
I'm gonna fly
I'm just
onto
picturing
the
like an ooh and ah, like a lot of oohing and ah. I want to touch shit. I want to just like touch fucking plants and trees.
Yeah,
and feel what they're like.
As you're on this beach, there's these kind of these crabs that come out and they're just kind of snipping back and forth. There's like these like kind of like white dotted crabs that you've never seen before. Dexter immediately starts like jotting down a picture of one of them. He's like, "I've never seen these kind of crabs before. I've never seen these kind of trees before. Oh my god, this island's gonna be so exciting."
Yeah, what kind of crabs have you seen, Dexter?
he's like, not the ones that you're probably thinking of. You naughty sir.
I'm gonna immediately. Is the beach like huge, or is there just like a reasonable like? Could I just go to the forest and back, and like, is it just normal walking around?
Does it
or
look
is it
identical to the picture?
Is it like a desert? Yeah, or is it like a beach?
It's not identical to the picture. This is just a representation of the island, really. But
right, no, I figured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you guys are on the beach, this is just saying this. There is a beach and there's jungle. The main majority of this island is just jungle, and there are mountains in the background, but it would take a significant amount of time to reach those by foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they're
understood.
not
I just want to say, like, then
just, like,
I'm
in the middle of the island somewhere. You can kind of just observe that, right?
All right. So wasn't there some kind of like time limit or something we had to do? Or
yeah. So what I was gonna say is, I'm like gonna
time?
immediately start making like a camp as you're saying this. Like, I'm
With
like gonna
what?
start like going into the woods and trying to get a fire going and just like set up a little, get some good logs, to sit on. It's just setting up like a little camp on the beach by where our ship is, and I'm gonna, as Ramael asks that, I'll say, so this log pose thing, and I'll hold it like up again on my like claw wrist, and after a certain amount of time, it'll like polarize to the magnetism. You know what? You're not gonna understand any of that.
I was not. Was I supposed to be listening?
Oh my god! Stay here until it points to the next island.
Okay.
So,
got it.
I don't know how long that'll be, but we're chilling. So don't do anything too crazy, but have fun. And I'll just continue making
And I wanted to like fast forward to like 5 minutes ago, where I was 100% just gonna scream at the top of my lungs into the jungle.
Yeah, do it.
God damn it! You just said not to. Shit. You ruin all the fun. Just
Yeah.
kicking
The
sand,
captain.
walking around.
So yeah,
Son of a
you guys
bitch.
have you guys have a couple hours of daylight. Dexter's gonna start pacing back and forth. He's like, "Come on, guys, let's go explore. There's got to be some cool things on this island, right?" Lena just like is like strapping up her backpack of food.
I see Lena
Yeah, I'll
getting
shrug
ready,
and
and
be
I
like-
jump out of my chair, and I want lightning sparks ready to go.
It's like, I'll
Lena's
go
going.
exploring
I'm
with
going.
you, Dexter.
Yeah, I'll just stand up, shrug, and be like, as long as we're going together, like, fuck it. And
He's like,
Where-
okay, and he points his weapon at Virgil. He's like, get a bird's eye view. Sorry, is that insensitive? I know you're like half bird, half. Where are you exactly? And he's like, actually, I never made a sketch of you. And he pulls out his journal, starts drawing you. He's like, all right, let's go. And he like he has like this. He basically looks like a tour guide at this point.
I imagine him for some reason almost like Brock from Pokemon, like leading the way with like a vest
Yeah,
on.
no,
and shit,
literally.
you know, like
yeah,
using his
Like the
drying
soul-
pan as a drying pan.
like the soldier's march of like straight leg walking. Like
Yeah. So do you want to roll a perception for me, Jared? Because I know that you're probably
Yeah.
going to be the one that's going to
Right, yeah, Icarus. I'm going to send Icarus up to fly above
Yeah.
and...
I could probably like persuade the trees to tell me something.
No, yeah, we'll both go up, actually. Yeah, we'll fly to the... Or, like, can I fly above the trees? How big are these bitches? Like,
They are big,
They're
bro.
quite big. You could probably get to like you can fly above them for sure, but like
Okay.
it's like it's a vast sea of trees really though.
yeah. Okay. Like, I was imagining, do I need, like, an athletics to climb it, or should I just do perception?
You can no, I mean you can just fly, right? Because you can fly.
Okay, yeah.
You just do a perception. 11. Okay.
That was Icarus for the first one, and I
I'll
was
just
the
use
second.
yours because
Okay.
it's better, right? I guess Icarus is helping you. I would say because like if you're gonna have Icarus, like,
Right, so it would just be like
it's
me
the
doing it
advantage.
with him
Yeah.
helping with advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, the 20 was
so-
mine.
Yeah. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
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 So yeah. So you guys, you can kind of see like obviously there's these giant trees, but in the background there's some bigger mountains. Those would be quite far off. But you do see like a little opening in the tree line somewhere where it's like obviously the trees aren't as dense, where you could assume that something is there on the ground. You just don't know what.
Ooh. Cool.
Yeah, I'll fly back down and just be like, "Go that way, Captain," and Dexter. Like, I'll just whoever's
Which way is
leading, I'm
that
just gonna be
way?
like, I'm gonna point with my wings
Dexter
in the
and
direction
Rama
of
said it at
the,
the same time. Which way is that way?
and I'm just gonna like make like an arrow with my wings as I'm like floating down,
Okay.
Okay.
whichever way that is.
So you guys are going through this jungle and you see like this giant peacock come out and it has this very long tail.
Roll for initiative.
It's kind of like this ostrich-sized thing, and it's like its head is bobbing, and it looks over at you guys. It looks very docile. It's not going to harm you or anything. And as you guys kind of traverse through this jungle, you guys kind of see all these things that you've never seen before. So like random plants, like these kind of fluorescent flowers and some different fruits that you've never seen before, different types of birds that are chirping that you've never heard before. This place seems very exotic and very unlike a lot of places that you may have been previously as a crew and also where you guys have grown up.
Yeah, this is freaking wild. I've never
Can
seen
I
so
try
much
to,
birth in one place.
Get the
Can
bird
I
to
look
come
for,
with us? Can I like try to
Plants that I
entice
can
it?
use.
What
The
are you
peacock.
guys doing, Virgil?
Like, I don't know, make friends with the peacock, go up to it and like
Yeah.
try to
Try
see
your
if I
animal
can.
handling. You're a ranger,
Hell
so
yeah.
you should have a pretty good animal handling. Yeah. I mean,
Hell yeah.
It comes up to you and like is very interested and is kind of moving its head back and forth, and it.
I'm gonna like hold my wings out and like try to like peacock at it. I don't know.
It does it back to you, and you guys are kind of just
May-
like fluttering your wings back and
Maybe.
forth to each
Vibing.
other. Yeah, just vibing, I guess.
Am I trying to mate with this thing? What's going on? I'm just
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
flapping my wings around with it.
Maximus, what were you gonna do?
What? Oh, well, I mean, I'm watching this interaction right now.
It's like I am.
I don't know what
just
the
in
fuck's going
awe.
on over there. I want to.
This dude comes back to the crew for 10 minutes. All of a sudden, we got bird juju happening over here.
So,
And then I'll stop and then just like kind of wave to it and see if it'll like follow us just along in our march that we're doing to wherever
I'll
we're
follow
going.
you guys. So,
all right.
so
nice.
it's now following you. I don't have a token for
Yeah,
it, but you guys can
okay.
imagine
Oh,
that.
that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm visibly weirded out by that whole thing that just happened.
Dexter's just like, see, Virgil can make friends too, Ramael. He's like, it's not. He's like, he's not a bad guy. He's like, I feel like
I could have made
saying it
friends
that
with-
way. Doesn't really sound like it, but he's really not. He tried helping us.
I could have made friends with a stupid bird.
Okay, so
impressive.
you guys
God.
are going through this jungle.
You guys also
There's-
notice that obviously with my weirdness that's going on, Virgil is like feels like you can see that some kind of like weight is almost lifted off of me, that I'm less like weighed down by something. So I'm just like happier and more energetic as we're on our adventure.
Lena is like
Anyway.
periodically just handing out like snacks, and she's like, oh man, these navy rations don't really do very much. Maybe we can get a kill here or something before we camp. And as you guys are kind of going through this jungle, you guys see all these different cool things, and eventually you guys get to this clearing. It probably takes, I don't know, like an hour or so to get to this clearing where Virgil kind of saw it by foot. And it opens up.
So we're
to
lucky
this
we're not
area.
hungry.
Yeah, I mean, you have Lena basically just providing you
I
food
know.
constantly.
Fucking love it, dude. I'm in love with it.
Yeah. So you guys get to this clearing, and you realize what's in front of you is kind of like this civilization-esque type thing, but everything's just completely ruined. It's like everything's weathered and has been dismantled for a long time. And in the middle of this
That
civilization,
they're ruins.
they're ruins. Yeah.
Nice.
What did I say?
You
So
said
like a
ruined?
civilization that is ruined.
That is ruined.
Yeah, but they are ruined.
Yeah.
I know, it's just
Yeah, I
very
know, I was
funny.
just being pedantic
It's
and
very
silly.
fucking funny. These buildings, they're ruined.
Do a perception check for me.
Me?
Oh,
Yeah, probably, yeah.
In case you fail for some reason.
Yeah. So
14. Yeah.
So everything has been kind of at a disarray for a long time. You can kind of tell where all these buildings used to be lived in, obviously, but something happened where people are no longer living in these, and they've kind of crumbled to the ground. And you also kind of realize there's a few things interesting. Obviously, one thing that's not even hard to see is there's this giant statue sitting in the middle of this ruin area. And it looks like an owl, but it has like this mask on, and it has these like fur and big kind of paw like hands. And then underneath it
Well,
is this
well, at
kind
least
of,
it's not a statue of a dragon. We've already seen that.
underneath it is this kind of concrete bowl that has these letters inscribed on the front of it that you guys can't quite make out. And immediately Dexter runs up to it and starts etching like what it's saying. He's like, "Oh my gosh, this has got to be one of the ancient texts." He's like, "This is so fascinating. See, this is why we need to explore more islands, guys, not get stuck on some prison ship."
I don't think we have a choice. There's a lot of islands to go, I'm told. I don't really know much about it.
And while that's all happening, there's obviously ruins. There's this giant statue that Dexter's kind of inscribing. And Virgil, you recognize there's a giant paw print on the ground, like, as you see. And it's much bigger than anything you've seen on this island so far. I mean, everything you've seen on this island has been like small animals, like kind of like fun fruits and flowers. And then there's this kind of giant paw print on the ground.
Flamingo afraid of the paw print.
Flamingo.
I call everything by the wrong name.
Out bird names.
It's canon. Connor's reading chat.
I let everybody know. Like, hey, Ramael, there's some big thing here. Like, some big creature that we might have to fight. I don't know, but something's lurking.
I'm like putting my foot in the paw print. Pretty cool.
What is that?
It's significantly bigger than you. I would say that the paw print is like as big as you are.
Rude.
Can I tell?
pretty-
Can I like? I don't know, do like a survival check or something to see if I can tell
Yeah, do a survival check. That's a good one.
fresh this
Survival or
is,
nature
or
or something like
you know.
Oh, we
It
survived.
is not fresh. It has been there for quite some time, but you do recognize it as it looks very similar to what a bear would have.
All right,
A bear paw.
Ramael, I think it's a giant bear. It doesn't look like it's around here right now, though. This is an old print.
Not only would that be the second giant bear, that would be the second bear I've ever seen in my life.
Ramael, when he says, "Oh, it's a bear paw," and you look down, I want you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Bang.
Oh shit.
Saving throw. Bang. It went.
You fail. Take 1d6 of psychic damage.
1d6 of psychic damage.
What the fuck is that?
So you look down and you see this paw print, and immediately your head just fucking pings, and it hurts like really bad. Where you kind of see this paw, and it like brings back some type of thing in your head where you're like, what the hell? Like why is my head hurt so bad all of a sudden? And you take 5 points of damage.
I'm getting the fucking headaches from this goddamn. What just happened? Did you guys see that?
No, are you good?
You didn't see that shit, dude? What? I kind of went like blind in my left eye or something for like a really bad headache, like right here. And I'm like pointing at Dexter, like right here, like on my head, like as if he's a doctor. Fucking
he's like right here, and he slaps himself in the head and like really hard. Makes you start laughing. You kind of forget about it, but you do take that. You take that damage.
Anyway,
it's like this weird kind of thing. And so what do you guys want to do? Like obviously there's these ruins. There's paw prints kind of going off into the forest.
Dexter, is there anywhere around here that you want to take a closer look at first?
He's looking at the statue, and he's like sketching out like the outlines of the statue, and he's more importantly just like writing down a bunch of different letters and trying to decipher what the actual like inscripted language says on the front of that bowl.
That looks boring.
Dexter, do you recognize this, or is this like completely new?
He points to the front of the thing. He's like, "Well, obviously, I can read poneglyphs, but that language I don't understand. It's got to be some type of ancient language that just got lost during the Void Century or something. But I don't.
What's a Void Century?
He's like, well, apparently there was a century of time a long time ago, 700 years ago, where nobody knows what happened. It's a kind of an absence of time in history itself.
So history has amnesia, like me?
He's like,
that's weird.
Yeah, kinda, I guess. Not really. That's actually no.
That's not how time works. Good job.
He's just like, but I think I can decipher this using some similar techniques that we use to decipher the poneglyph languages. And he's kind of just sketching down a bunch of algorithmed based. This is the only time he's ever smart, is when it comes to like actual fucking archaeology. And he's like writing down all these different deciphered codes and stuff. He's like, it might take me a while, but I'll get it eventually.
I'm just looking over his shoulder. Looks boring. Virgil, do you want to go find the bear?
I mean, yeah, we could go see where the tracks are leading for a little bit, I guess. Like, I'll leave Icarus here, and we can head that way.
We have however much time to blow if you want to come do something cool.
Yeah, I'll come with you guys.
Awesome. I love us.
He's like, Dexter's like, oh, perfect. An opportunity where I can do this and walk. And he starts like walking as he's writing down the things. He's like, this is a perfect opportunity to multitask. I've heard it's good for your brain. you guys all start walking out into the jungle, following these tracks. I'm assuming we're gonna have Virgil probably track this thing since he's ranked.
I was
Yeah, do I need to
gonna
do
say
another?
periodically, do we need to roll that? Yes, of course.
Yeah, like whatever I need to roll, I'll roll for
yeah.
trying to just follow this
I
trail.
think there's a roll for that. I don't. Let me look. I might be.
I mean, like,
Probably like
because it could be
nature.
a number of things. Sure.
Nature.
Probably what?
Ripskis.
Yeah, I mean you're
We all roll
following it.
nature?
There's these giant paw prints. So you kind of like can see where it is, but they faded over time.
Yeah.
It seems
what
it
about
seems honestly super weird because towards the statue they were super imprinted and like kind of have been there for a historic amount of time, it seems like. But like in the jungle, because there's more roots and stuff, there's like less imprints and less imprints and less imprints.
Huh.
let's see, boom. I guess like, damn.
I was gonna say, like, I'm shrugging, like, man, like I'm kind of losing it, guys. I don't know.
That's what I'm here. I'm
He's
like,
getting
I'm doing
really
the same
old.
thing. I'm like looking around. I'm like, I am lost.
Yeah.
I know we came from that way, but I know I don't know where else we should go.
Stanley Saber's like, don't look at me, guys. I literally don't know what I'm doing here. You guys are the monsters that took me out to sea.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
I thought we left you on the ship.
Stanley, why did you just call us monsters, dude? What the fuck?
Max is sensitive to the monsters comment.
You guys are all walking, like bickering back and forth, having banter, and as this is happening, like it's starting to get dark in the forest. The sun's starting to go down, and as that happens, you can kind of start like as the sun is like settling down. You guys are kind of continuing walking, and there's like kind of a stillness about the jungle, and then as the sun gets completely down, so it starts becoming dark, and you guys are still walking. I'm assuming you're kind of like at this point you're kind of trying to walk back towards your ship or something.
I am super confidently walking in the dark, regardless of having no dark vision at all.
And I am trying to, guide us back to the ship.
I mean, Virgil has dark vision, right?
Through the woods. So like, he's munching in the front, but I'm like right behind him, like guiding him in the direction that we need to be going, like letting him lead.
So, typical. I think I know exactly where I'm going, just because like Virgil's like tilting my body in the right direction.
So that's happening. He's like guiding you. Basically, you have a blindfold on, but you don't actually. Dexter's walking and tripping over roots, writing in his Bible. He's like, "Oh man, I wish I had a light. I can't see this anymore." And he's like, "Rats," and he just closes his journal and like tucks it in his thing. He's like, I'll do it back at the campfire." And as this is happening, it starts to get real dark over the jungle, and you start hearing like big movements all around you. Like everything starts rustling. And there's these kind of like random like screeching sounds you hear from birds and big like sticks breaking around you, and all of a sudden there's these this jaguar comes out of the forest and his eyes are glowing green, and then quickly after that behind you another animal comes out, and it's this coyote, and they're like rabid. They're like foaming at the mouth, and they look very hungry, and they have these kind of glowing green eyes.
And I would like to attempt to intimidate the jaguar by my typical dumb shit. I want to growl at it.
Okay.
I want to growl back at the jaguar for popping up and almost scaring the shit out of me.
It's coming out and it's like, and then you're
gonna roar! Fuck you! Yeah, that's what I want to
do. Roll an intimidation check with disadvantage because this thing is like a rabid animal.
If I just do intimidation, it'll just be the lower of the two.
Yeah, it'll just be the lower of the two. Yeah, I mean it's like
damn it!
It's getting closer to you. Its eyes are like wide open, and out of like behind you guys, another animal comes out, and it's like this wolverine that has these glowing green eyes, and they all start coming towards you. We're gonna roll initiative.
All right.
And do you have tokens on your screen that aren't on ours, Connor? Like I imagine as you were saying, this guy pops out, and I was like,
Yep.
he didn't pop out.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. All those guys popped out when I said they did.
Yep.
I believe
I
you.
like it. I believe you.
We're all here.
Happens every time.
Alright.
I'm so in the story, you don't even need to illustrate.
Yeah, no, like I got it.
That's the level of what was happening to me.
Oh wait, I gotta click on my piece, right? And
I am gonna
Yeah.
fucking wait.
Oh
I was,
god damn it! I always roll for Icarus and forget I don't have to roll
How-
for Icarus.
Hold on.
how close was
Oh,
I?
never mind. You guys are good.
Something.
How close was
Ooh.
I to the Jaguar? Because I want to start close.
You were like, I mean, it made sense because it was
Yeah,
kind of in front of you.
I roared in its face. I want to be like right here. Where's my button?
Hold on, I gotta open
Fuck!
those character sheets.
Of course,
Connor
the
cheating.
Jaguar got a nat 20. Yeah.
Yeah, of
That wasn't the
course, right?
Jaguar. That was Dexter or someone. No, that was the
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Fuck! What the fuck is that?
Oh, I gotta roll for.
This Jaguar
Jaguars
was
are-
impressed.
Jaguars are fast, bro. I'm made of lightning, dick. Let's
He
fucking.
lost the steamer in the woods. No one checked on him. He's gone.
Peacock, yeah. As soon as the sun went down, the peacock started getting like really like skittish and just sprinted off into the woods somewhere. Hold on, I got
Actually a peacock because I said flamingo as a joke, but then I thought it was something else. It was a peacock.
No, it was a peacock. Yeah, that's why we're doing our weird little fanned out dance at each other.
I thought it was an ostrich.
Initiative.
Oh, I was gonna say ostrich. That's why.
You said it was like
Ostrich
ostrich size.
size.
It was like a very large.
Oh, I was like, yeah, dude, not ostrich. It's a fucking falafel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
It's a falafel.
The food.
Hold on. We're almost there, guys. Don't worry.
Chilling.
And then one last roll.
All right. One of the animals got a crit fail. One got a crit success.
Yeah,
And
the one
is
in
right
front
the
of
middle.
me. The one in front of me got a crit.
Okay, so
That's crazy.
you run up to this jaguar and you're like, "Rawr!" and then the fucking jaguar just bites you, like in the face.
That better be its fucking turn, you
14.
dick.
It is. 14
14 hits.
right? Yeah.
Obviously.
You take. Oh, you take 9
Wow, what
damage.
the fuck?
The four was if it was crit, which it wasn't. So you take 9
God
damage.
damn, bro. I just got to swipe across the chest. I didn't block it with my arm in time at all.
Virgil.
What about me?
It's your turn.
It shouldn't be.
Mine's
I
says
rolled
it's
a
11's
9.
turn.
What'd you say?
I rolled a
Mine
9.
says it's 11's
Oh,
turn.
this says it, you rolled a 22. Maybe it was left over from last time. That's
Weird.
probably what it was. Or maybe I rolled it by accident. Can I remove you? Oh yeah, I can just remove you like that. Okay, yeah, it's does Lena have a 20 or a 16 for you guys? There's a couple people that are duplicates.
16.
Lena 16, Dexter 15.
Okay, cool. So it's Lena's turn. So Lena is going to kick into gear. She's going to use a key point, and she's going to run up to this coyote over here, and
That
kick
is
the
much like a
fucking-
bonus action, Frank.
kick the shit out of it. So that's she's going to use Fury of Blows. And she's gonna kick it 3 times,
Let's go.
hitting it all 3 times.
Jesus Christ, Lena, I
Let's
love you.
kick the shit out of him.
Wish I was that animal.
So you can get a Fury of Blows by Lena.
Yeah,
That's
furiously blown.
crazy. Oh. 11 plus 8.
It's too
so
good
19
every time.
damage.
But it is.
Every single time.
Okay, so I mean, doing significant damage to it. She like kicks it in the chest, kicks it in the shoulder, and then drops her heel over its head. Now it's gonna be Dexter's turn. Dexter on his turn is gonna hold out his weapon, and it's going to kind of like pulsate up his thing. As a bonus action, he's gonna go into a rage. So he gets like visibly bigger. His muscles get big. and he's gonna run towards this jaguar that just bit Ramael, and he's like,
Okay.
oh, that roar didn't work. He's like, let me try, roar, and he's gonna like run over as he gets bigger from this rage, and he's going to attack.
Dude,
so
fucking
he
Dexter
has-
D-Ball over
He
here.
has extra attack now, right? Yeah, extra attack, so he can attack twice. On top of being enraged. So
Actually, you know, I never thought about it. When you have an extra attack, can you then do? Is it basically a second action, or is it just a second attack?
Okay.
No, it's a
If you
second
take- if you
attack.
take
When
the
you
attack
choose
action,
attack, you do it
yeah.
twice.
Right.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right.
Neat, neat. I actually never thought about that. I was like, damn, can you just be ripping combos like a fucking sicko? It's like, no, don't do that.
Neither of those hit. Okay.
Wow, he missed.
So,
The Jaguar just dodges his shit because it's a fucking Jaguar.
yeah, the Jaguar is just like
That's a first, bro. You missed.
So then it is now the Wolverine's turn. So he's gonna run up to Stanley Steamer.
Bro, get off my fucking guy, dude. You just
And he is going to bite Stanley Steamer's ankle, which
Ugh.
hits, dealing 9
Jeez.
damage.
Oh.
So he's significantly injured. I mean, he immediately
Yeah.
falls to the ground, being bitten by this Wolverine, who has these kind of he's like starts shaking him in his mouth, like whipping Stanley Steamer like back and forth in front of Maximus. It is now Icarus is not Icarus is
No,
April's
yeah.
turn, so it's gonna be Max's turn now.
yeah.
So his Wolverine's ripping apart Stanley Steamer in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop my hulking strength potion. Dude. That's a bonus action, and then I'm going to attack this fucking Wolverine.
Okay.
Frank just goes in the opposite direction. Oh no, it was him getting rid of it.
Was
I was
your
like,
hulking form leveled up? Does that need to be something we do?
oh my god.
So he's at his full power.
It's 27. It should be.
Level 27.
So 23.
Just want to make sure that's correct.
Yeah, it's
for you.
it's
Yeah,
technically-
27 hit points. Yeah, 35.
Yeah, that's right. Cool.
I hate that you don't have like
so-
100 hit points
So
in
you
that form.
drink this potion, and what happens?
Get fucking swole.
Yeah, so I turn into this giant blue monster, very Hulk-like. Bigger than the rage that Dexter is in. I turn blue, my eyes are red, and I have like a weird little top bun on my head. But I am now like the Hulk.
All right. Do your attack.
All right, I will unarmed strike
I just imagine
hits.
the
like,
Wolverine.
oh yeah.
All right, and then how do I do damage roll?
You just hit
That's
the
it.
unarmed strike like name
Oh.
underneath.
Click it in the chat.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so I just 2 hands up, smashes.
So it's like ringing out Stanley, and you just fucking smack. You turn into this Hulk form, and like in response to your Boo Bear getting wrangled in by this Wolverine, and you just smack it over the head with both of your hands. Cool. All right, now it is Virgil's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna do my cool new thing I can do. First, Icarus is gonna fly over. Actually, no, Max is over there. Icarus is gonna fly over to the Jaguar along with the boys.
What
And
up?
then I am going to bonus action use Hunter's Mark. And I'm going to mark both the Jaguar and the Wolverine. Because I can do that now.
Cool.
Um,
So that's your
So-
bonus action.
Yeah, so that's my bonus action is to mark the two of them. And then with my attack, I'm going to shoot my gun at the Jaguar. And then I'm going to sacrifice my second attack to make Icarus attack the Jaguar.
Okay. So roll.
So that's me. 15
Okay, that
hit.
hits. Yep, that hits.
Bang plus Hunter's Mark. So 9. And then Icarus.
I just imagine this thing like claws across my chest. I get knocked back, and then
That
fucking
hits.
Dexter misses twice.
10
And
damage.
fucking
Increase
bam.
in damage, bro.
Yeah, Icarus is
doing significantly. So you want to explain how you do that? Like how?
Yeah,
What's
so I
thunderclaw
like
for you?
fly. Yeah, I fly up, and you kind of see my eyes have like you just see me like move kind of robotically as I like lock on basically to these enemies. Like you almost see my eyes like looking in different directions as they're like scanning and like it doesn't look natural, but like you see me like kind of yeah just hone in on these enemies.
Hmm.
And yeah, as I like lock in, I pull my pistol out and take a shot at it as Icarus like flies over and tamed him with the bullet and slashes at the same time.
You know how they do like
Like
that?
flies up to it with its claws out and just
Those like closing kaleidoscope kind of eyes, right? Like on
yeah.
TV when they're like zooming in. That's what I like picture. You know, something
Mhm.
like that.
So then it is now Stanley Steamer's turn. So he's like getting getting ripped apart by this Wolverine, and he's gonna like swing his carpet cleaner as accurately as he can to try and hit this thing off of him. 12? What is this? I think it's armor class. I think it might be 13.
The
It is
fucking
13.
animal's armor class is 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That animal
The
has
Jaguar is
no
probably
armor.
15, dude.
The Jaguar is 15, yeah.
Yeah.
So this doesn't hit. So he's just like randomly flailing the carpet cleaner. He's like, help! And he's getting fucking like ripped apart by this thing, and you're just standing over him, this hulking blue form. It is now the Coyote's turn. He is going to try and bite Lena. He critically fails. So I imagine as he tries to bite Lena, Lena being the long-legged girl she is, kind of squats and jumps over it and just
Jumps.
smacks into the ground.
Yeah.
Just bites dirt. It's gonna take 9 damage. Okay, that's significant.
Jesus.
A lot of damage.
What the fuck?
There
were rocks in the dirt, obviously.
Just like cracking its neck back as it folds into the ground.
Does it die?
No, it doesn't.
Jesus.
But it's just 9 damage.
That's a description, dude.
Okay. Cool. It is now Ramael's turn.
After getting a ton of my health chipped off numerically, but also like morally, I'm fucking cut on the chest, and you start to see the avatar state come out, and I'm like, no, they don't deserve it. No. And I'm just going to I'm going to pull out my sword and point it at the Jaguar and just get to stabbing straight at it. Just fucking run up, jam in your goddamn Jaguar face chest. Everything I can.
You miss.
All right, well, guess what? I'm fucking swinging again.
Extra attack. Yep, there you go.
So when I stab and miss and kind of like stumble like a fool, I turn back around and I swing, and I fucking probably
You
miss
nail
again
it.
because I'm not looking.
No, you hit it. Yeah, you
All
hit
right, fuck yeah. So I want to fucking backhand it. Like, I'll not hit it with the sword. I'll go to swing with the sword, and I'm going to smash it on the fucking skull with my wrist and hand.
it. Okay. Cool.
Technically,
So
still
take-
slashing, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool.
Fuck it.
8 damage. Okay. I should have brought my calculator in here. Cool. So it like
What do you mean?
So it thinks it's outwitted you, and then you see that swing back at it and just hits it in the face, and it winces. But like it's like it's so like zoned out. All animals have these bright green glowing eyes and kind of like foam coming out of their mouth, and they just look very salivating, like looking to try and kill something and to eat it. It is now. Well, we're not going to do double initiative for your different form. I already have your other initiative, so it is the Jaguar's turn again. So in response to this, the Jaguar is going to try and claw Icarus.
Mhm.
Okay, 21.
Oh yeah.
So like
Get
as a
fucked,
cat
bird.
would do, it like jumps and just like swats at Icarus like down on the ground, taking 10 damage, and then it's gonna try and bite. It's gonna try and bite Ramael back. 23 damage or 23, so doing 8 damage.
I want to bite it.
Can. You're allowed to do that.
Damn, I am always getting beat up. I love it.
It is now Lena's turn. So Lena is going to.
Dude, they're so lucky they didn't hit Lena. I would have let that avatar form 100% go.
Lena is fucking everything up. Where's
What is kind of
her?
a beast?
So
I
Lena,
will go off if something touches her.
Lena has that thing where she starts doing her hometown dance, where she kind of starts springing around. So she's going to do a performance against this thing's wisdom, which it's like a rabbit animal, so it probably doesn't have that good of wisdom.
Oh, how convenient.
He is the smartest coyote the world has ever seen.
This coyote has a
In a fight,
PhD.
we're kicking his ass. In
Performance
chess, you would beat us down.
versus she got a 19. Yeah, I mean, there's no way. I don't even know if he can beat this. Versus his wisdom. Oh, I mean,
Roll it.
it's possible. If he got a crit, he doesn't. So he fails. So she's gonna get advantage on these attacks. So she's like sort of like he like falls into the ground like face first and like kind of doing damage to himself, and Lena's just like dancing around this coyote, and she's gonna kick it. So as immediately take an unarmed strike as the creature started the same bonus action. So she's going to attack it.
I'm imagining like the anime shit if she's just like spinning in a tornado around him and like feet are just like coming out beating him into the ground.
Fix it 2 more times. 6,
Fucking you, dude.
7. So
Then what? She pulls out a shotgun and blows its head off.
I mean, she's fucking this thing up, but it's not. It's oh wait, was that 13 that it was at?
Because that would be exactly the number.
That is exactly the number to kill it.
He just came over and handled it.
I'm just bleeding. I'm taking a knee down from the 2 claws and one claw and 1 bite mark on my body, and I'm like, Lena, nice.
So she like effectively like kicks the shit out of this coyote. And like,
Lena effectively neutralized 30% of our enemies.
She turns around and she's like, man, like it's like after facing all those big bad pirates on the ship, these enemies are easy. And she turns around and like the jaguar's mouth is around Ramael's head, like he's getting shaken back and forth by a wolverine as like Maximus is in this blue form trying to like pry the wolverine off of him. And she's like,
she is literally gonna be like the strongest one on our ship secretly.
I know, it's great.
like, do I have to do everything around here? It is now Dexter.
Why do I picture it like real life, where just every single one of like quote Ramael's affectionate people are just these giant women.
Okay, so Dexter.
What the fuck?
Has his bonus action. He's going to light his thing on fire.
This game is hitting a little too hard for me right now.
So he is
Sitting
now
too close to
enraged,
home.
and he uses the flame dials at the end of his on the end of both of his staffs. He's going to attack twice with this like flaming enraged twin blade. Hitting once. Doing
Jesus, once.
Doing 17 damage.
That's crazy.
Christ.
It is now the Wolverine's
Dexter.
turn.
Oh my god, dude.
Didn't you do like 30 something last fight?
The 17 did not take down the Jaguar?
No.
This thing got its skull rattled. It's fucking
it is quite
flame
bloody,
cut.
but it's not.
Is this like a big Jaguar? Is this like anime big Jaguar or just a glowing eye Jaguar?
It has like glowing eyes. Obviously it's a big Jaguar, but it's not. It's.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I feel like this thing is fucking huge.
It's definitely the most prominent animal that's coming out of the forest right now at you guys. By the way, meanwhile, while this is happening, there's more movement out in the forest. Like the forest is completely unrested at this point. It is unlike what it was like during day. And so the Wolverine's going to attack Stanley or I guess it's probably gonna attack.
Bullshit! I'm definitely holding this motherfucking Wolverine.
It's definitely gonna attack Max. So
I'm saved, Stanley Steamer.
Like he just like throws Stanley Steamer's 1 HP corpse aside and like goes at. the actual threat.
It's gonna claw at you, and it's gonna bite you. It probably only hits the bite. So we're doing 5 damage.
All right. That's good.
So as this thing draws blood, and you you take damage, and you're in this kind of hulking form, your head starts pulsating a little bit, and you kind of feel this uneasy feeling, and then off of your wrists, which is where your scythe kind of goes. Like I imagine that when you go into this form, like your flesh like wraps around the scythe that you have. And there's like that phoenix medallion that's hanging off your wrist. That comes off of your hand and starts glowing the same green that the eyes are, all the animals are, and starts floating in front of you. And it starts talking to you. It says, Maximus, join the hunt. Join the hunt, Maximus. You're going to transform into a monstrous state. Cool.
You got to be a fucking werewolf.
So
Bro's roaring out.
Are you about to be a werewolf the size of the hulking form?
So
the fuck is that?
Do you want to explain what happens here?
Do you?
Probably.
I mean, I can. Do you want to? Though?
Yeah.
I mean,
Is he Ichigo? What is going on right now?
hold on.
I don't.
Frank's like, I don't know what an Ichigo is.
Oh, did I not save that?
Okay, so can my devil fruit go off as a reaction?
So you guys remember when things would start being bad, and then he would kind of transform into he would fall out of his body, and then this kind of like creeping thing of death would come
Yeah,
out of his
the
body?
thing that the thing that the first time it came out, it really fucked up the fight for me. Yeah, because my guy was like intimidated the whole fight from behind.
Shut the fuck up! We almost died. That honestly.
I think that was the Marines on the ship when we were like sideways to the ship. We were like perpendicular to it, getting on the ship. That's when I like grabbed a guy by the ankle, I think, or whatever. Yeah,
Back in the Marine days.
that was wild.
So it's that same thing again, obviously. But now
Oh, okay. I thought it was different.
Instead of falling out of the form and like it coming out of his body, now he's like realizing it into this giant form. So basically what happens is like his body starts disassembling and all these like bones start circulating. You remember the scene where the Grim Reaper shows up for Zoro?
Yeah.
That happens.
I would not be able to explain that.
And before, what were you saying?
I said I would not have been able to explain that.
You can watch that on YouTube, Frank, and you can see what it is for yourself.
I sent you the video too. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a little while ago.
Yeah. Why is this? Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't know why this isn't updating, but it's fine. So that happens, and now you kind of lose control. So you're gonna have to you're gonna roll a 1d3
He's gonna hit Stanley.
Between Lena, this Wolverine, and Stanley. Roll a 1d3. So
Fuck you, bro.
Lena's a 1, this Wolverine's a 3, and Stanley's a 2.
Wait, I only have D4 as my here.
Go to the left of the screen. Go to the left of the screen where the ruler is and the arrow, and one of them is the die below the ruler, and you have all the dice, and you just click on one of them.
There's not a D3 in there.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
there's not a
just roll
D3.
it for you.
I was gonna say, you can make your own.
/R1d3, I think that's how you do it.
Oh,
hit
word.
Stanley.
Oh shit! I hit Stanley. How did that?
Damn, that is literally the perfect
just
outcome.
You were saying Stanley at any number, dude.
You said it before.
I literally said all 3 of them as before.
You said it before. I don't know why he skipped Stanley and said the Wolverines. Like, why did you know? But you definitely changed it in a weird way.
I was just saying like I was reading from like right to left or like whatever, you know.
No, I know, but clockwise.
Bullshit, dude.
All right, do the roll the hit, see if you hit. Stanley seems
How
like
much?
somehow.
How many times over are you about to kill this man?
What do I roll?
Stanley Senior's body is ripped in half, and you start drinking the blood.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that hits. So
In
you're
the one
You're
in
not
the
gonna kill him,
1
though.
second this is
Okay, but I mean, he goes down to 0. And you don't have an extra attack yet, do you? I
No.
don't think you do. Okay, yeah. So that's your turn. So he turns into his
as
form.
that's happening, I don't think anyone reacted to this whole thing, so like he literally just exploded into the demon form, and we're like, "Oh, okay, we've seen that before." And then he just obliterated Stanley Steamer to the ground, and like, Virgil, bad,
Something's
Max,
wrong.
bad Max, Max, bad.
It is now Virgil's turn.
Dexter Jaguar, just that. Shut up. I'm doing captain shit.
So I am going to
It's time.
cast Web on Max
I have like 3.
and the Wolverine, but so yeah, I see that happen, and I immediately like turn, and you see me like pull this like grenade out of my belt, the one that I used to betray you guys, and I throw it. It explodes into a like net string webbing that wraps all around the area of
Was it a
the
deck save?
Jaguar. And yeah, so let me make sure I know what the fuck it actually does.
Wait, please God.
Yeah, deck saving throw. Yeah, DC 14.
I'm trying to remember
Okay, no, we're good.
if you would have advantage on this. Because he's technically has the advantage of his dex form. I don't think his dex form gives him advantage on dex saving throws. I think it just gives him advantage on opportunity attacks.
By the
Yeah,
way,
I don't know.
Jared, I said it before,
Okay,
but
yeah.
we haven't done it.
Do a dex save. I'll do the dex save for the thing.
And what
Make sure you do a
20
dex save
foot
off-
cube, so what are you saying?
Anyone that's not a bad guy right now, because I was just checking just in case it had like worked on him. But remember that aura of protection, you can get my +4 on all your saving throws.
Well, yeah, I think you would just choose whether that is applying to him or not, but
Okay, so what happens if
well,
they
It's
succeed?
anyone within 10 feet of me, but I'm saying like
yeah.
just all the time. Next time we need that, I just remember
Right.
when he said saving throw. I was like, oh yeah. Anyway, continue. Who didn't get fucked up?
So they both succeed. What happens?
Then I think
No longer
just
restrained.
on a failed save is restrained, a creature yeah, so it's just as long as it doesn't
Is it
end its next turn in
each
there,
creature that
it's fine.
starts its turn in the webs or
Oh,
that enters them during the turn may make a dexterity saving throw.
yeah. So they would have rolled it like at the start of their turn, not when I shot it
so
out,
they succeed
but
at the beginning of their turn. Pretty
I
much.
succeed at the beginning of their turn. Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
is that your turn or?
So yeah, I used that, and then with this action, Icarus is going to take another swing at the Jaguar. Damn, he's rolling good.
Yeah, that kills it.
Icarus, the bloodthirsty animal he is.
Icarus has, I think, the most bodies on the crew, which is crazy.
We say that every single time because we watched it rip a dude's throat out on a fucking perpendicular flyby.
So yeah, it just gouges into this jaguar's eyes and crushes its skull and like throws it to the ground as it flies into its face. Icarus does not play.
By the way,
Never will play.
I mean, he just hit it in the right spot. It was obviously hurt by me and Dexter.
Yeah, of course, but
every time.
If something is low, Icarus sees red.
Yeah, exactly. He is literally our assassin.
So it's Stanley Steamer's turn. So what happened was he started
Death
getting
saving
mauled by this Wolverine. Maximus turned into a blue form, came to save him, and then he turns around, he's like, "Thanks, Max, and he looks up and is like, Max is turning into this giant thing, and he just like swings down on him. And just like knocks him out, and now he's gonna have to do a death savings throw.
I imagine, I'm imagining like the One Punch Man, like when he has like a serious punch at Gino, just like
huge
death, the feeling of like you are
just dies.
going to die.
Okay, so he fails. So that means if he takes any damage, which he won't take, he won't be taking any damage, I don't think. But
unless Max rolls.
Well, that's not gonna. He's not gonna be a target anymore because he's dead.
Oh, okay.
But if he crit fails his next death saving throw, he's dead. Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
It is Ramael's turn.
I think that Max would respond if we knock his ass out. He would love that. That would definitely be what he would choose for any of us, right? So, and I'm gonna do my like stupid Dragon Ball Z boom fucking Super Saiyan bullshit and roll a 20 to see what I get because I want to use my fruit.
Oh Jesus Christ! Don't do that.
16.
16
What
is
the
good.
fuck
I
was
think
that?
high numbers are good. I'm pretty sure.
16 is no, it doesn't matter. 16 is poison again, which Max loves poison. We did poison together,
True.
bro. Don't you remember?
True.
Come on,
I'm
the
pretty sure
first
I'm
big.
I'm pretty sure I'm resistant.
Wait,
Am I
are you
resistant
trying? Are
to
you trying to
poison
like?
because
Are
I'm
you trying to
undead?
make him recall his memory?
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to rizz up fucking Maximus right now, dude.
Okay.
What do you think I'm doing?
Yeah. Try and do that. What would that be? That'd probably be
I'm like pleading, so like I'm being like, I don't
it's
know.
probably
That's
persuasion.
my web, by the way.
Everything is persuasion for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be deception, would it? I'm not deceiving him.
You're not
No.
deceiving him. No. I mean, you're trying to persuade him to like come down out of his form. I would say.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll do persuasion, but yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you fail.
yeah, I wasn't confident in it. I wasn't
Alright.
there, bro. It wasn't in my heart.
You weren't there. You're like, it's poison. Remember? Poison.
Yeah. So I want to still use my poison attack on him, but I want to make it like obviously non-lethal. So I'm like, well, the poison can come in handy, and I just want to spray like a noxious cloud of knockout gas at him. I mean, do damage, whatever, like normal thing, but
So you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna do normal attack roll for now because we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
I mean, you haven't really
no.
used the gas attack before,
Oh wait, no.
so I imagine you're like, can I do like poison gas? And you just like shoot it at him, not knowing.
I have.
First one you
Have you?
Dude, I've used gas like
I thought it was like
gas
a
like
spray,
3 times.
like a.
So I did an acid.
It.
I did like an acid splash, but against the dragon we first encountered, I did
you did
the
the
acid the cloud thing. Yeah.
Oh.
What did I roll for this? A D8, right, for damage?
2d8 plus your charisma.
2d8.
Yeah, I'm resistant to poison damage because of what I am.
Are you resistant? Are you resistant because of undead?
Yeah, because of my race.
Your race? Yeah, okay. So you're gonna take half damage. So you're gonna take, what is that, 12? So you're gonna take 6 damage.
Okay.
It was 11.
Yeah, but you round up when you do that.
Oh, you did it.
Okay, it's Lena's turn. So Lena's gonna turn around and see you knock out Stanley Steamer, and she's like, "Oh, that's so unlike Max. He's not in the right mind." She's gonna run.
He needs a snack.
Yeah, she's gonna run towards you. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to feed everybody after this. First Virgil, now Max. What's gonna be next? Ramael." And she's gonna kick. She's gonna do Fury of Blows again, using their key point, and she's gonna kick 3 times.
Damn.
Fucking
She's
certified
seriously blowing that giant dick.
Dude, I'm just saying 2 things right now. One, she just foreshadowed that I'm gonna beat the shit out of one of you, and and 2, nobody gets furiously blown by her on my watch.
You take. Does 12 hit? I don't think it does it?
No.
No. Okay. So then, you take
fucking
12. So you take
misses
6
against
more
the god
damage
that he is.
because you have resistance on bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Form. Yeah.
He's gonna kill one of us again.
Are you pinging this down, or am I just not seeing it?
I'm picking it down. I'm doing it now, but
It's really weird for me, but I believe.
wait.
It's like it's not what I set it to before the stream, so I don't. It's weird. Anyway, it's gonna be Dexter's turn. So Dexter's gonna turn around. He has this flaming blade. Now he's like enraged, and he sees. He turns around and he sees this kind of going on. I don't think he would have. He probably is going to go attack this. He's probably going to go attack this Wolverine. I'd imagine. Just be like, can he even get there? Actually, yeah, he can get there. So he's gonna run, and he's gonna run over Stanley Steamer and be like, kind of get in between them, and he's gonna attack 2 times with his action, and then now once with his bonus action, and now he's gonna start recklessly attacking. So he's gonna attack 3 times. All with advantage. So all 3 of those hit. That's a ton of damage.
I don't know what the fuck's going on here, dude.
You're getting
Just
fucked.
3 attacks every time.
Die.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
That's why he's on our team, dude.
Yeah, this thing's dead. This thing dies. So like, so Dexter's gonna run past, and he's going to just kind of obliterate this fucking poor Wolverine that's in the middle. Yeah, go ahead.
I imagine such like a video game death of like it being dismissed into like digital pieces, like as he hits it. Like it just hits it so hard it just dematerializes into the air next to him. Like what the fuck was that? It's just so much overkill. It's like its whole health bar twice.
He's like, all right, let's get this guy out of the way. We got a bigger problem, bigger fish to fry.
If I ever take 2 times my health bar and damage, I want it to actually be a hilariously small hit that I take at that point. Like if I ever take like 200 damage, I want to just get like kicked in the junk or something and just die.
You're gonna roll a 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll 1d4 for all of the crew members left on the crew, minus Icarus.
Max, don't you remember the poison? Fucking
You didn't say which
knocked
one of
out,
us is
right?
which, so how do I know you're not lying?
I mean, I was gonna read it from right to left, being Lena, so it's probably Ramael. So you're gonna go through here, and how do you move? Like, what does this form move look like?
Oh, I just float.
Oh, also,
Like doesn't look like.
Hold on. Do a dexterity saving throw because you started your turn in the net.
No, I already succeeded on that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's the same turn. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, Cameron, you see that I'm like locked on. You can tell that I'm coming, and I just kind of like to you.
Does Dexter get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, but he has disadvantage on it because of his form.
I mean, does he want to, I guess, also? Does he want an opportunity attack, Matt?
Yeah, does he want to blast his friend in the back? Probably not.
I'm not even really sure if he would, because this path doesn't look like he would come in 5 feet of him.
Nah,
so
fuck it.
He
comes straight at me. Dexter couldn't even possibly catch up because of how fast Frank moves right now anyway. He literally does the anime teleport.
He has all the forms that he has previously just in one, so he does that like phase shift from his like shadow dexterity form, but like is in this big form.
Sick as fuck,
Yeah. So now it is Virgil's turn. Wait, no. Did you roll your hit?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, he didn't even fucking do anything, bro. Frank, do your turn. What are you doing?
He just canceled my turn.
Yeah, he just said fuck off. What are you doing to me? You just destroying me?
2 damage.
Damn.
It's a third of my current health.
Yeah, so Cameron, I just like wind up with my skeleton. I just, hit you hard.
I would like to fly some form of distance that doesn't affect his next attack on me if he wanted to. So I want to fly past Virgil over here, like in the dirt, from the hit. I want to get smashed.
Whoa, yeah, I would definitely say that, Cameron. He probably gets moved for sure a little bit on the hit.
Well, yeah, let me hit a tree or something.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you want to hit, though.
Sure. I mean,
Frank's gigantic fucking form just smashed me in the fucking chest.
Fly over here. That's fine.
I said, like, you can move me to the point where if he needed to attack me again, he can. Like, I'm not gonna. I'll take a penalty on like whatever.
Yeah,
it's all good. He's the raid boss right now.
Yeah,
and
he's
Very
literally
good.
destroying us. He's fucking throwing me across the room, taking a third of my health out. I am not doing well.
As it's my turn now.
Yep.
Yes.
As Ramael is like flying past me,
Past you.
I'm gonna be like, Captain, are we killing him? What's going on?
I mean, he's killing me.
All right, so
I swear to God, we're gonna find out I ate a smile fruit. Just laughing all the fucking time.
yeah, I'm gonna shrug and I'm gonna just fly in on Max. And actually, okay. The Wolverine is marked, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my Hunter's mark to Maximus.
Okay.
So I can do that if my creature that was marked died.
Mm-hmm.
It was also within like a turn.
Yeah, but it died within the last time I had a turn. The Wolverine did.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that's nice. It's like
Yeah.
that was only a turn ago.
And then yeah, I'm just gonna attack him twice with my daggers. Like, not aggressively. These are like non-lethal, trying to
It's
like knock him out attacks.
Yeah.
What do you get? Like
You get both
advantage on it or
those.
something? You get like
With
half
both
damage.
mark.
So what is that?
Jesus
7
Christ,
plus
that's
8
retarded.
plus 5 plus
Damn,
5.
that is kind of crazy.
25. So 20. So he takes 13 damage.
13.
Okay.
Too bad he has.
And then Icarus is gonna like
100
move in, but I'm not like I can't bonus action attack with him, so he's just gonna use what is it?
Yay for not being too
Dodge.
OP.
Okay.
So he just like floats there.
So it's Stanley Steamer's turn again. So he has to roll a death saving throw.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
he might die, right? Oh my God,
He has a 5% chance of dying right here.
dude,
He also has a 95% chance of not dying, but he does have a 5% chance of dying.
shut up.
This is a critical roll.
Crazier stuff has happened.
Oh, good.
So that's one success. It is Ramael's turn.
Let's go.
Bleeding, standing up, unhappy. We have to find a way to stop this. And he did not like me flirting with him. What do we have here? I would like to use my class. I guess this could be a bonus act. Whatever. Fucking.
Can I yell out as I see like Stanley sputtering up blood, realizing I forgot about him? Just be like, Captain, Max would be really sad if he found out he killed Stanley Steamer.
You are more than right. We need to find a way to stabilize the situation. This is going crazy.
I'll get him. And she's like yelling across the jungle.
Oh, get him! I imagine she's kind of like over a hill a little bit, like running, towards us already.
She's like running towards you. Yeah, this is all happening so fast. She's like running towards you.
Exactly.
Like, I'll get Stanley. And she's like.
I want to activate my mocking gadfly. Bang! 1 minute of Frank only has, should only attack me. Otherwise, he has disadvantage.
That's really good. Yeah. Okay, cool, cool.
I would not like to move at all, and I want to do my second fruit attack, but what I'm going to do is around me, I would like to do a little cloud.
Okay.
Maybe so like this,
you're
10 feet.
You're like staying in the cloud kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm prepped. I'm over here.
That's honestly so smart. Yeah, go ahead. So
I'm leaking out the poison right now, kind of just like out of my hands. I'm static shocked up right now, except it's fucking poison. And it means I'm black. So in a 10-foot radius around me, I'm just putting the poison down for my next turn because that's my it's gonna wear off after that. And
what does your taunting of Frank sound like?
Oh, that's right. Maximus, so you obviously didn't like the poison thing, so there's totally no poison here. There's no poison around me whatsoever, and you should totally come fight me. Don't worry about anybody else. Just totally come fight me. Everything's going to be fine.
don't know why it reminded me like a Borderlands character. You should. There's no poison around me at all. You should totally come fight me. As he's standing in a poisonous gas cloud.
Oh, I think he's lying, boyo.
Poison Master the Gigatoxin is his like title on the bottom of the screen.
Okay, it is now Lena's turn. She's gonna do what she said. She's gonna run over to Stanley Steamer. She's gonna kneel down beside him, and she's like, "What are these things that you and Max are making in your mop bucket?" And she like pulls out one of the vials and just dumps it in his mouth. He's going to take a heal of 2d6. He heals for 2. That's crazy. It's not like
He's alive. He's alive.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. He probably made it shitty, but
Yeah, it was probably his.
Oh,
yeah.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. Anytime we get a bad heal on any potions that we have, it's because he made it.
He made them, yeah. He chokes and he's like, oh, I was dreaming that Max was, and he's like he screams at like Max. It's now Dexter's turn. Okay. Dexter is enraged. Has this flaming blade behind him. He is going to do that same thing where he's going to take 3 attacks, all recklessly.
Oh,
how did he do this? Unlimited?
Reckless attack. You can just do it. The disadvantage of it is it gives other things advantage on attacking you. That's just the thing of the barbarian. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah,
That's bullshit, dude. You're cheating.
that's crazy.
I mean, yeah, you're cheating.
What is that? 11. 2. So that's 17 damage. That's 30 damage.
Well, you knocked me out of my form then, so.
Okay, so you get knocked out of his form. He kind of swings his blade 3 times. This giant flaming blade. We might have to nerf Dexter, low key.
I mean, Loki did 60 damage.
Yeah. Well, the flame is not going to get halved because it's fire damage. But you get knocked out, so you fall unconscious out of this form. Or not unconscious. You fall out of this form into your regular form, but you are now like fallen on the ground, kind of like laying like on the ground all crumpled up. You're going to take 2 levels of exhaustion. So your movement's going to be halved. Let me look up the rules of exhaustions really quick. Exhaustion. So you have disadvantage on ability checks, and your speed is halved. And you are incredibly, tired now. From like using this form, like it's really hard to move. It's now your turn, but as this is happening, like a bunch of movement's gonna happen around in the forest. And obviously there's gonna be more animals that are coming out. So a couple more coyotes are like kind of like howling. And you can hear like more jaguars around you, and all this stuff is happening. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna use my dark vision and look around and see if any are actively coming at us, or like are we in immediate danger, or are they
Roll
kind
perception.
of just looking around?
Yeah, there's There's animals everywhere. There is like tons and tons of animals, and they're all like coming towards you. You guys have been making a bunch of motion. There's been flames happening, poison happening, like a giant death grim reaper person. All these animals are being directly drawn to you, and it seems like they're coming out of the woodwork. So there is just probably there's gonna be several coyotes that are coming. And there's obviously more. And as this is happening, you guys are deep in the jungle. Max is exhausted. You guys have taken damage. And you hear this, and there's a guy swinging on a vine like into a tree, and he's like, and you can kind of look up, and there's this guy, in the trees, and he's like, all of you, climb the trees, hurry! He's like, they're gonna keep coming. They hunt at night. You have to climb the trees if you want to avoid the animals.
I'll look over at Dexter and be like, Dexter, can you carry Max? Because I don't think we can sprint out of here.
Yeah, he can probably carry Max. It was just Max. So you guys are gonna have to probably run out of here. Get up these trees probably.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm listening to Magic Jungle Man. I'm going to start flying up. I mean, I'm going to fly up to the trees. I'm not really bothered, but I'm getting out of there.
Okay. Are all of you guys trying to climb up these trees?
I mean, I'm like basically asleep.
Yeah.
I think I'm making any decisions.
We're gonna do a skills challenge to see if you guys are capable of climbing up these trees. So, Max, you're gonna be basically disabled. Virgil, what are you doing to try and get up? You're gonna use your like flying ability.
Yeah, I'm going to fly, so what? Like
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Probably.
Yeah, just dodging out of the way of anything.
Yeah, you succeed.
Chasing or snapping at me.
Stanley Steamer is gonna he's going to use I mean, what is Stanley Steamer gonna use?
Use my acrobatics as me helping Stanley Steamer.
He's gonna roll nature and see if he can like see some good footholds or something to like get up these trees.
Who is mega dying?
Great.
19. What do you say?
Who is mega dying right now? Just Maximus, I guess. Really?
Stanley was.
Stanley,
I'm not
he's
dying.
always dying. He can't move is a thing.
I have full health.
He's
Okay.
full health, like, but he is, you guys are kind of getting swarmed by all these animals. There's tons of animals that are coming to you now. This guy's telling you they're gonna keep coming unless you climb the trees. It's up to you to believe him or not, but
I was just checking
it's
real
Ramael's
quick on the
turn.
dying situation. Oh, it is my turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm dumb as hell.
You're good.
I was just checking everything going slower than I should have been. Yes, I will attempt to get up the tree. I don't have any bonus shit. That's why I've been checking this whole time. Make sure I don't do anything dumb.
Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you. So
Okay. Yeah. So I'll try and get up in the tree as well. Athletics check.
Sure.
Sure. Don't you sure me, bro.
Okay, I would say, like one more success. So it's Elena's turn.
There's only one left. Oh no, Dexter.
I was full on enthralled in just the shock of Maximus, and I'm just looking around all the animals and the guys in the tree. I'm just standing there. I'm like, we should go. We should go. That's just completely.
He's gonna do performance. She's gonna try and do her her little dance, bounce thing up these trees.
I somehow turned an emergency into
Yeah.
a delayed response and a fucking quick response.
Okay, so as all these animals start coming out of everywhere, let me do this really quick. You guys start climbing up these trees. So Virgil and Icarus are flying up there. Dexter like whips Max onto his back and starts climbing up the trees. Lena's bouncing back and forth off the branches. Ramael is doing his like athletic moves, kind of scaling these trees and vines and everything like that. You're climbing after this guy, and he's like swinging through the jungle, and he he hits a tree. Like he just smacks straight into a tree, and then he's like, I meant to. That was just the easy way of stopping. It's up here, and he starts climbing up the tree. And there's like this ladder, and you guys are gonna climb after him.
Correct, everyone. We might as well just stay on the roll. Hit this adventure squad.
So you guys climb up to this area, and there's kind of like this wooden paneled floor that's kind of hidden in the canopy. So the canopy is completely covering this entire area, and there's like a couple tents, a wagon. You can even see like from the trees themselves, like they're growing crops like into this platform where they can kind of like grow crops from the actual tree nutrients themselves. And there's a giant platform with kind of a house-sized tent like on a higher platform. And he turns around to you guys and he's like, "Okay, I'm not sure if I should have helped you, but are you guys pirates? Who are you guys?"
We're all like bleeding and they're like, no, we're not. It's just me. I look around. I'm like, we're kind of fucked up, right? Everyone's like, fine. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm just always taking the damage. I'm Captain Raphael. This is my crew. Yeah, we are pirates, but I mean, I don't. We're not here for your stuff or anything. Thanks for the warning about the dog things.
He's like, "I can tell you're not around this island. Honestly, I don't know if many people live here, but if you are living here, you can't live on the ground. So at night, all the animals start hunting." He's like, come inside. I'll put you guys up." He starts walking over, across.
I know
across
I
the
look a little
platform.
messed up, but which one's the biggest animal you've seen?
He's like, I don't know. The jaguars are pretty big. He's like, there was a gorilla one time. I swear he stole my glasses.
Oh, gorilla. I don't know what a gorilla is, Dexter.
He's like, Dexter like makes the motion of a monkey. He's like, oh, 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 oh. He's like, you remember those? You ever see him in a zoo? He's like, actually, we don't. You wouldn't know what a zoo is.
I know what monkeys are. It's like a monkey.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's like a bigger monkey.
Oh, monkeys are fast. Cool.
Yeah. So as you guys get up to this area, and you kind of hear the whole jungle surrounding you, kind of moving around and everything. This is where we're going to be doing a to be continued.